Hey everyone, it's Pat from Seattle Coffee Gear. Today we're going to talk about our top 3 grinders of 2018. Let's get started. So first up we have the Rocky from Rancilio. So similar to some of Rancilio's other home machines, such as the Sylvia, this is a grinder that's inspired heavily by the commercial design of Rancilio's larger grinders. This grinder gives you that really great commercial construction, attention to detail, and build quality, but at a price and footprint that's compatible with a starting home espresso setup. So this machine is going to offer you things like 55 position stepped grind settings. It's got 50 millimeter flat steel burrs, and it has a really easy to use, simple on-off switch interface. And then you can get your portafilter in there and get your grounds out of the chute. So one of the things that really impresses us with this grinder is just how high quality the grounds are coming out of it, given the price point of this grinder. So you would normally expect to pay a lot more for something that can grind at the fineness of this grinder and do it so consistently. And so it's a really great option for you if you're looking for your first espresso grinder, and it's one that a lot of people have been going back to for years and years and years. So it's kind of for those reasons that we're really happy to include this on our list of favorite grinders this year, and if you're looking to get into espresso, it's a great choice. Next up, we've got the Baratza Sate 270WI. So this is a really, really cool home espresso grinder. We definitely recommend it primarily for espresso. And one of the things that's unique to this grinder is the Akaya scale tech built into the portafilter holder down here. So what that means is that you're going to be able to do weighted dosing of your grounds, and it's extremely accurate every time you do that. Akaya is a producer of really, really high-end accurate scales specifically for espresso and coffee brewing, and their technology here means that after just a few calibration grinds, you're going to be able to get that perfect dose every time. And that saves you a lot of time, because otherwise you would be tearing out a scale, putting your portafilter on it, and then grinding into it, checking the weight, removing grounds if you went over. But with this grinder, you can just tell it what you want it to weigh, what you want it to dose by weight, and it'll do it pretty flawlessly every time. It also has nice little features, like there's a flip switch for the bean hopper that kind of digs in and gets the grounds out, so that when you pull the bean hopper off after closing it, you're not gonna have beans going everywhere like you might with some other hoppers. And then it's also got a really nice, easy to access dropout burr set. So you just have to pull it out from the bottom. You don't have to take it apart from the top or anything, and it makes it really easy to clean. The burrs themselves are 40 millimeter conical steel burrs. So they're a little bit smaller than you might see on some of the other grinders we're featuring here, but they still do a great job and get the job done. And really the scale tech in here and the weighted dosing is just really, really cool and accurate, and it's going to give you consistent grounds every time. So we really like this grinder, and we think it would make a great grinder for anybody that is getting into espresso and really wants that dosing option available from the get-go. And then lastly, we have the Eureka Minion Specialita. So this is one of several Eureka Minion models. They all have their strengths, they all have varying price points, but we wanted to feature the Specialita because we're just a really big fan of its design and of the Minion line in general. One of the things that's really cool about this grinder is that it has this really neat, vibrant touchscreen here. It's very simple to use. It's a really kind of simple interface. It's just giving you your timed dosing options, but it's really bright and it's very easy to see exactly how to use it. This grinder features a stepless settings wheel, so that means that the burr set is actually just moving without any clicks in between. That gives you that ability to really dial in a super fine grind for your espresso that you don't get out of stepped grinders. It's got features like a really easy to clean burr set, because when you take the top burr out to clean the bottom burrs, it maintains your setting because it's the bottom burr that moves. The other really nice thing about this, aside from just it's a cool looking grinder, is that it is really, really quiet for what it does. We've been very impressed with the noise dampening technology that's built into this new Minion line, and it really, really it'll definitely not wake the neighbors when you go to use it in the morning. Outside of that, it has this great chute that cuts down on clumping and gives you some really nice feathery grounds. and just produces really consistent grind quality. It's got a set of 55 millimeter flat steel burrs, and they do a really great job of giving you that consistent grind, not getting too hot, and just provides you with really good coffee grounds in the morning. Thanks so much for joining us for our top 3 grinders of 2018. Be sure to like this video. If you have any questions, drop them in a comment below, and subscribe for more of our best ofs for the year. Thanks.